From paragraph to essay. If you can write paragraphs, you can write an essay. An essay is simply a group of paragraphs about a common subject and a main point. An essay need not be complicated or long. However, writing an essay, it does take time, planning, and organization. An essay is a group of paragraphs that are all about one subject. Writing an essay allows you the opportunity to expand your ideas beyond the scope of a single paragraph. It allows you to connect and develop ideas in order to explain and support a larger point. Like a paragraph, an essay contains one key point. This is called a thesis statement and is similar to the topic sentence in a paragraph, but addresses a broader, more complex subject. Just as the supporting details in a paragraph relate to the topic sentence, the paragraphs in an essay explain and support the thesis statement. Transitional words and sentences are used in an essay to connect the ideas in the paragraphs. An essay then introduces an idea, states it, explains it, and draws a conclusion about it. Most essays begin with an introductory paragraph that states the subject of the essay. It also states the key point the essay will make in a thesis statement. Supporting paragraphs contain ideas that explain the when, where, and how of the key point. An essay usually has two or more of these paragraphs, which are linked by transitional words and sentences. The concluding paragraphs tie all the ideas in the essay together in relation to the thesis statement. The following visual shows the organization of an essay. By using an idea map that we've discussed earlier, this will easily assist students in their efforts to complete an essay. In many situations, your instructor will either assign a topic or give you a choice of several topics. Be sure to read and study the assignment carefully before you begin. Usually your instructor will offer clues as to what's expected, and you can use these to guide you as you plan and draft your essay. First, determine the purpose of the essay. Is it to inform, explore, or persuade? Watch for clue words that suggest how to write and organize your essay. Find out about expected length, due dates, specific requirements, and also, is there a format to follow? If you're able to choose your own topic, there are a few suggestions to help you choose an appropriate, effective, and workable topic. Take time to think about your choice. Choose a topic that interests you. Write about something familiar. Use journal writings as a source for ideas. Discuss possible topics with a friend or classmate. Pay attention to events that you attend, activities, and routines. Also, reference note class lectures, topics of discussions, and reading assignments. Think about your job responsibilities, coworkers, and customers. And lastly, pay attention to radio, TV, movies, newspapers, magazines, and online sources for ideas about a topic. As we've noted before, you need to generate ideas about your topic. Before beginning to write your essay, remember the methods for generating ideas, such as brainstorming. This is where you write a list of all the ideas that come to mind about a specific topic. Remember to time yourself so that you're not spending too much time generating those ideas. Secondly, also use the questioning technique. Write a list of questions about a given topic that you're thinking of, such as who, what, when, where, why, and how. If given the topic about education, education is a very broad topic. You might say, who is involved in education at a federal level? What is education about for PK through 12? These are just a few details to help you with the questioning technique. Also, as I just noted, make sure you narrow your topic. Remember to avoid working with a topic that is either too broad, which means it's too large, there's too much information, or too narrow. And too narrow means that there's not enough information to be able to successfully write a 5-paragraph essay. So if the topic is too broad, you'll write in generalities, which means that you really will not give descriptive, detailed information. You will not be able to explore each idea in detail for your body paragraphs. You're likely going to wander from topic to topic, and your essay is likely to become unfocused. However, if the topic is too narrow, you'll feel overwhelmed when you think about the topic. You'll not know where to start. You'll feel as if you're going in circles with ideas. And furthermore, you'll not know where to stop. Planning pays off when it comes to essay writing. The more you think through your essay before you write it, the easier the actual writing will be. Some students think they should be able to just sit down and write a thesis statement. But a thesis statement very rarely just springs into a writer's mind. Often it evolves, and in fact it likely changes during the process of pre-writing, grouping ideas, drafting, and revising your essay. Once you've narrowed down your topic and you know what you want to write about, the next step is to group or connect your ideas to form your thesis. When creating your thesis statement for your introductory paragraph, look for connections and relationships among the ideas that you create when generating ideas. Here are a few suggestions. Look for categories, ways your ideas can be classified or subdivided. Try organizing your ideas chronologically according to the clock or calendar. Also, look for similarities and differences. Your thesis statement is going to go in your introductory paragraph. And the reason being that it goes into your introductory paragraph is it introduces your reader to the overall purpose of your essay. And so it's not effective to have a thesis statement located in any other paragraph of a 5-paragraph essay. So remember, when you're writing your introductory paragraph, this thesis statement is going to give your reader the details that you plan to discuss in your essay, which those details are your generated ideas, the ones that you have chosen to write about in your body paragraphs. More suggestions include, you need to separate your ideas into causes and effects, or problems and solutions. Divide your ideas into advantages and disadvantages, or pros and cons. And consider several different ways to approach your topic or organize and develop your ideas. Analyzing your audience is always the first step when writing any essay. It will help you decide what to say and what type of detail to include. Here are some key questions to begin your analysis. Ask yourself, is my reader familiar with the topic? How much background or history does the reader need to understand the information? Do you need to define any unfamiliar terms? Do I need to explain any unfamiliar people, places, events, parts, or processes? If you're unsure about the audience's background, it's safer to include information they may already have rather than to assume that your audience knows. A well-written essay should have a goal or a purpose. That is, it should be written to accomplish something. The three main purposes for writing are to express yourself, to inform your audience, and to persuade. Outlining is one good way to organize your ideas, discover the relationships and connections between them, and show their relative importance. A few suggestions for using an outline format is don't be overly concerned with following the outline format exactly. As long as your outline shows the organization of your ideas, it will work for you. Write complete sentences whenever possible. By writing complete sentences, this allows for further expression of ideas. And pay attention to the headings. Be sure that all information you place underneath a heading explains or supports that heading. Basically, what that means is when you are providing details for your main ideas, you need to make sure that those supporting details are actually related to that main idea, and that your main idea is related to the overall purpose or thesis of your essay. Since the purpose of an essay is to present information, your tone should reflect your seriousness about the topic. Tone means how you sound to your readers and how you feel about your topic. An essay can have a serious, argumentative, or informative tone. However, a humorous, sarcastic, or very informal tone can detract from your essay and suggest that what you say should not be taken seriously. As a general rule, your tone should reflect your relationship to the audience. The less familiar you are with your audience, the more formal your tone should be. A few examples of sentences in which the tone is inappropriate for most academic and career writing, and how they could be revised to be appropriate for an academic audience. For example, an inappropriate tone for academic audiences: making jump shots is a mean task, but I'm going to keep tossing them till I'm the best there is. When presenting that to an academic audience, which is university writing, it has a lot of suggestion of slang, and it's very informal, which is inappropriate for university writing. However, altering that and revising that sentence to the appropriate tone might look like this: learning to make jump shots is difficult, but I'm going to practice until I'm the best on the team. You don't have to recreate the wheel when you are revising your essay. However, all you need to do is change a few words to remove the slang and be able to make it the appropriate tone for an academic audience. When writing, essays will use one or more of the following methods for development. There's a narration, a description, process, example, classification, definition, compare and contrast, cause and effect, and argument. For the purposes of this class, we're likely going to focus on narrative, descriptive, or argumentative essays.